For a challenge, I joined the pirates in Starsector and gave them ancient forbidden tech to make them powerful. Now they're ready to go to war. Alas, the Hegemony will be no easy nut to crack, even with a surprise on the pirate side. They're by far the biggest faction in the sector, and they have some powerful allies, but the pirates got a secret weapon on their side, someone the Hegemony does not have, Captain Propanius. But you know who Captain Propanius got on his side? Remnants. Actually, well, they're still inhospitable, so not really on his side, but that's a contact I want to develop a bit more, as I'm about to steal some organics from the HMI. Now, before we really go to war with Hegemony, there's a couple of smaller things that I want to do. We are losing a lot of money by having stuff stored at Umbra, and I feel like we could do better than that. Also, HMI, didn't we just go through this? Could you please not? I'm just gonna send a fleet over there to deal with that. Anyway, I've got enough of these monthly expenses for stuff that shouldn't be monthly expenses, so I'm gonna be moving some of that. Before I settled here on Umbra, I was looking for a place where you could store this for free, and back then I didn't find it, but now I know that there is a place which we noticed while we were flying around this duality research station. We can store stuff here and nobody's gonna notice. It's kind of hidden between two suns, so pretty safe as well. And there you go, we can just store stuff here. You might be wondering, why am I even showing you this? Well, we're about to go to war and logistics are very important. We're gonna have to take 2 trips just so I can bring all the ships over. Give me the rest that we got stored here. And while here at Umbra picking up ships, I went to visit my supervisor. You know what we could do? We could request an insignia honoring my achievements as a pirate. Yes, let's do it. We gained a story point for 750 bonds. That was totally worth it. There you go. Let's store these bad boys here now. That actually increased our monthly expenses. What? Well, you know what? Maybe I really shouldn't be thinking about this and doing math and all that. Maybe I should just go to war. Actually, let me first go to Prison Freeport. I wanna see if my remnant friends got any work for me. Oh, she wants me to go to the academy, huh? And look for a missing boy? Sure. Why wouldn't I do errands for everybody, right? It's not like I'm a local pirate hero of some renown otherwise. Fine, I'll do this for you, remnants. Alright, so I guess we have to go even further. Oh, holy shit. You're kidding. I'm sorry, remnants, but I'm here planning a war, and look, there's a Hegemony orbital station right here. Let me at least do a little bit of fighting first, please. Just a little bit of good old war, please. I just want to kill a tiny station, Mama Remnant, please. I promise I'll be done soon. Yeah, sorry, I don't know what I'm talking about. I'll be quiet now. I'll just shoot this thing until it's dead. Let's nuke it quickly. The Hegemony is not currently hostile. Really? Really? They didn't notice they shot down their station? Alright, fair. Now, it's time for an invasion. I promise this is not gonna take long. Yeah, the Hegemony's coming with a counter. Well, they're gonna have to hurry up because Arcadia is now piratey. Well, their counter invasion is assembling at Citadel Arcadia, which is very close by. You know what? Might as well go visit Arcadia as well. And let's then bite this invasion into its nut? I don't know what I'm saying. Come over here, Grand Invasion Fleet. So I wanted to ask you something, guys. Well, first let me tell you a little bit of a story. My girlfriend, she doesn't really ever watch gaming YouTube stuff, right? And she rarely plays games these days, unless I kind of force her. In any case, she actually watched like first half of the first episode of the series a couple days ago, you know, for some constructive feedback. And basically what she said was like, alright, fine, you join the pirates, you're being hunted by everybody hates you, but then you just go to every fight and you just instantly win everything. What's up with that? How do I actually make Starsector or any of these games that I play a lot hard in a way that I would be losing constantly? Do you also feel like that I'm making Starsector look way too easy, or any other game that you might have watched me play? Because to be honest, I know how to pick my battles. If I am not confident that we can do well in a battle, I would probably prefer to avoid it, right? Especially nowadays that you can just use a story point to escape anything, really. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think. But with that, the counter-invasion of Arcadia is over, and the invasion of Citadel Arcadia can begin. I don't know what to say, but it's not gonna be a hard one. It's just a regular orbital station, and I deploy my 4 battleships, and that's all we need, really. And the defenders of the station are, well, mostly puny. But to be honest, I can easily and clearly see how, you know, watching something where I just smash everything could be very boring and you wouldn't want to watch anymore. So to be honest, thank you to those of you that are still sticking around and still watching at this point. And I promise to endeavor in the future to make the series more interesting, more dangerous, tougher, all that kind of stuff. But also what might help is not to be focused on combat. And I actually have a cool idea for a future series like that. But first, let's nuke Citadel Arcadia, and then let's go invade it. Oh yeah, these guys are puny. Well, I guess we're gonna have to fight somebody else. I'm not activating my transponder, no. Anyway, speaking of future potential playthroughs, yeah, I do have an idea for another Starsector playthrough, and then we're gonna probably switch and go back to maybe Kenshi. Trust me, that one's gonna be fun as well. Okay, can you now leave me alone so I can invade this place in peace? There we go, so the Arcadia is ours. Looks like Alolan Industries are sending a counter invasion to Arcadia now. Just give me a quick defense fleet. Let them deal with that themselves. I did see that both these invasions are happening from the Osmium star system, where Tritech and HMI conquered stuff from MVS. Maybe what we should do is conquer it back and give it back to MVS so we have some more allies. In any case, let's go do this thing very, very far away. Alright, fine. I'm gonna stop at Svarog along the way. There's a lot of fleets in here. What's Imperium doing here? I don't even know when the Imperium showed up in here and why did they show up in here. And all of these Caesars shooting over here at my Mora sounds like a dangerous thing. We can't really allow that now, can we? And there's one thing that's a really big problem with all of these ships. After I stole their pristine nanoforges, they can only make crappy ships. So even if you thought, oh no, we were just invaded by HMI, we just got invaded by, I don't know, Imperium, you gotta remember that none of them have their nanoforges anymore, so their ships, yeah, they're just garbage, like the pirates had before. Well, not that bad, but you get the idea. Basically, it's only the pirates, Hegemony, and Persian League that now have the good nanoforges still. At least from our enemies. Legio and Diable also have the good ones. So MVS got 2 fleets and the pirates got 2 bigger fleets. And I think the pirates might be losing this, so let's help them out. I can only bring in my ship, unfortunately. But I'm sure just the station itself would be a tough nut to crack for these poor HMI ships. Once again, did not invest into shields. Now, I am being flanked by this fish kill up here and all its fighters. But guess who won in the end? No, it was me and my fighters, which means it's time for a pushback. Although these guys still have a bunch of bricks up there. Oh, that's the mama brick though. Unfortunately, not all my pirate friends also know the good idea of investing into shields. But hey, who needs shields when you can just explode in my face? Really? That took half of my HP through the shields. Definitely not what I intended here to happen, for sure. Truthfully told, I didn't even notice they had a locomotive in their fleet. Oh, yeah, that was rough. Another one? I would have brought more support, I guess. Still, we're gonna slowly carve it apart anyway. The poor thing never even stood a chance. They're sending a vengeance fleet now, but at least that invasion failed. Now, are we allowed to leave now, or are you guys gonna continue causing issues? Because I got a job that needs doing. And do it we shall. Oh god, they are invading Tibicena again? These Tritech bastards really don't know when to stop. I mean, we still have a defense fleet in Tibicena for 130 more days, so hopefully that should be enough. The fun thing is, the pirates got a station here, so I can just unload some stuff here. Apparently I have to talk to the station king about the dude that we're looking for, and I had to pay my way to the planet. Let's see where this dude is now. Now, apparently there's a battle happening here that I need to investigate. Oh, it's just some remnants chilling around. How's it going, friendly Radiants? It's interesting seeing these guys being neutral, huh? Anyway, we got our return to Prison Freeport now. Oh, good to see. The invasion of Tibicena failed. Oh, and there's a surface battle on Citadel Arcadia. Oh, that doesn't sound good. Apparently, they have defeated the space defenses. That's not good, and I'm so far away. These bastards gave it back to Hegemony. Pirate defense fleet, you're here now? As always, if you want something done right, you gotta go do it yourself. Which basically means we're gonna have to re-invade this place. Can't say I'm a big fan of that, but that's what I get for leaving the pirates in charge. we go. That is dealt with. Now give this thing back. There's barely any defenders here, and it took the whole of 2 turns to get it back. Here, have 500 supplies for rebellion purposes and 100 heavy armaments. And I did post an operative here. I'm gonna use her to do counter-insurgency. Now please stop counter-invading me for a second, so I can just fly to Prison Freeport and see what the Remnant Lady AI thing's got to say for herself. She happy. 90k, 1 story point. Oh, she's got some hegemony codes. Yeah, sure. Give them to me. That improves our relations even more. She also wants me to go somewhere, to a star system again. Well, this one isn't that far away. But I think before we're allowed to go there, we have to say hello to Hegemony a little bit more. They have less markets now than they had before. Here in Asconia, there's one very nearby. It's in such an unfortunate place, right next to Volturn. Oh, this is gonna be rough. Just let me go for the station. That's all I need. It's actually destroyed, which is even better. We only need 50 fuel to disrupt the ground defenses. They do have some garrison strength, but not too much. But this is gonna slow us down though. Most of them are at the spaceport. You guys don't want this to be occupied by your enemy Hegemony. Well, probably they don't want this to be occupied by the pirates either. And Hegemony's coming anyway. Well, Syndrian Dictat does have a problem with me apparently. I guess I'm gonna have to explain to them just how stupid that decision was. I think they have like 3 executors in this fleet, so they're definitely not gonna be the easiest target, but they cannot deploy all of them at the same time, which definitely loses them the numbers advantage. They also brought 2 Sky Splitters, I see, while we did not bring our Sky Splitter. To be honest, no matter what they bring, this one they cannot win. I would prefer to keep them alive so they could fight the Hegemony for me, but I guess it is what it is. As is tradition, here's 500 supplies and 100 heavy armaments for your rebellion problems, and I'm gonna be sending over an agent to deal with, well, the rebels as well. I have a month before Hegemony arrives here. This one isn't that far away. Let's go quickly there. We managed to fix the counter-insurgency, or insurgency, whatever. Hegemony is not happy. Finally, we're doing something right. Well, out of that probe, I got 2 gamma cores, which really wasn't worth it, was it? But we have found a mothership over here, and apparently we can actually use the gamma cores we just found, and now we have to defeat this fleet. Sure. And they brought an incursion with salamanders. Truly amazing build there. By the way, using that gamma core gave us a couple of allies, which should be pretty powerful to deal with this stuff. These salamander heavy tri-tech boys will not know what hit them. You silly incursion, you might have almost overloaded my Yari, but otherwise you stand not a chance. We're not gonna be recovering it though if it drops. After that last series, probably nobody wants to see it on my channel ever again. Yeah, I did probably use it too much. There we go. Tri-tech dealt with, which means that our job here now is done. And we got a synchrotron core out of this. Do my pirates produce fuel anywhere? I'm gonna have to go check that out. Let's go see if the Hegemony is dead. That's Syndrian Dictat. That's somebody going after the pirate armada. That's the Luolam boys. I don't see where the Hegemony is. Is that Hegemony? Oh yeah, there's the Grand Invasion fleet, and they are all fighting there. Perfect. None of the pirate places are producing fuel, but well, Hegemony is in like 4 places, even though Nachiketa of course already has a synchrotron core. Maybe we can take some of these. I don't know if the planets are correct for a core or not, we'll see. Sphinx here's got no atmosphere, so that should work, I think. But first, let me get the fuck out of this place. And I also negotiated a war bounty for the system Samara, where Sphinx is actually located. But before we go there, let me go and visit my remnant friends, where Midnight is happy with me, and we are now down to 34, minus 34 in hospitable. And I do have a couple of AI cores for her, so that's gonna give us even more reputation gains. We can deliver a package down there. Yeah, that's very easy. And she wants another station be constructed. That is also very easy. We're just gonna quickly pop over to the Imperium space before we go down there. I gotta go store all the many weapons that I've got on me. And I'm also gonna quickly pop over to our Legio friends, well, suspicious Legio friends, and just wanted to give them 2 prisoners. So yeah, we are a bit more friendly now. And apparently they're busy fighting Luddic Church Grand Invasion fleet. You know what? I'm not gonna be staying for that. Bye. I'm gonna go pop into Svarog, because I need those transbotonics so we can build that station. Then we can go deliver this dead drop. Okay, there's a There's a lot of stuff in here. We are gonna, I guess, take the ED Exploration Ship Blueprint package because we already gave that one to the pirates. I remember that. And we're gonna check in on this mining station. We're gonna quickly go kill some remnants. Oh, and we're gonna take the Lualan Blueprint package. That is huge. I'm sure the pirates are gonna love it. Oh, now the Valkyrians are invading Svarog. Oh, come on. Why do I have to take care of everything myself, huh? I just wanted to drop this over here. Grab this Legion. Don't even need to spend an extra point for it. And check on this incursion as well. I don't think we're gonna take it. No, we said earlier we don't want it this time around. We're not taking it this time around. We still have 2 months before the Valkyrians arrive to Svarog, so let's go build that station. Apparently these mercenaries here do not appreciate me building stuff for the remnants though. And they brought like 3 cruisers to stop me. Truly next level tactics. Hello my friends. There's your resources. Go and build the thing. And I'm gonna check if there's something in this debris field. There's a bunch of ships. We don't really need them. Can we check it out? No, we can just engage it. Never mind then. Let's go quickly ditch that Legion. And we're also gonna visit our friendly Legio because I've got so much extra crap I don't need. So I'm just gonna sell this to them. I'm just gonna check up on my friendly remnant lady though, just so I can give her this beta core. She once again has a secret package delivery for me, sure. And apparently Hegemony is causing her issues. She wants me to follow a fleet. Oh, this is gonna go terribly. I can already see they're gonna spot me instantly. Okay, apparently this can progress without players' intervention, so I'm gonna ask for some time to prepare because we have rebellions to deal with, right? I should say invasions. That's the Valkyrian Grand Invasion fleet. I'm pretty sure they're kinda dead already. We do have a chance to grab this support carrier. It's got 5 fighter base. You know what? Let's grab it. We can check it out how it's gonna be. But then apparently we're gonna have to deal with those guys and those guys. Valkyrians first, I think. We don't get to see these Valkyrians often, but I hope if there's one thing they learn from these engagements with us is that they need more ships. Well, whatever that one is doing looks actually pretty cool. Never mind, it seems like what she's doing is she's dying. And so is their Grand Carrier. This ship definitely looks cool as well, but it's also dead now. We might try stealing some of these ships from them, but I don't have the one I kind of wanted, so maybe not these ones. In any case, the invasion failed. I think the Imperium is gonna fail here as well. Yes, they did. Gonna go to Salamanca. We still have that system bounty that we did not act upon at all, but Sphinx was our target there. Why do we have a quest upon it? I have no idea. It might be because of that remnant quest we haven't done yet. No Hegemony, I will not turn on my comms. A couple of the vendors here, and those will pay with their lives. Let's go and tactically bombard this, disrupt the military installations. Oh, Hegemony Vengeance Fleet, alright. And they're trying to invade Arcadia instantly. Oh, you guys are so... I don't know why you always have to be like, oh, I'm gonna invade you back if you're invading me. They do have quite a decent amount of troops here, though. So, this is gonna be a tougher battle. But let's be real, these guys should have really considered building like an orbital station or something. Oh, they're sending a counter-invasion as well. Don't worry, we'll wait here. In any case, the war is almost won now, and Sphinx is piratey. Since we're good people, we're gonna instantly give them some food and supplies. And there's your Synchrotron core as well. As the spirit, as is tradition, also gonna leave them some supplies and some heavy armaments and some marines as well. And I'm gonna call in my operatives to deal with any rebellion that's gonna happen. Now we gotta wait here for that counter invasion. In the meantime, maybe chase down some of these small picket fleets, and maybe this not such a small fleet. You guys have a Nibelung, a bunch of cruisers, and still you are trying to flee? What a bunch of city biddies. I'm not gonna take their ships though. You're not the invasion fleet, yet still they gotta die. They do have quite a decent amount of firepower, but I did notice that they have a bunch of demodded ships already, which is not something that Hegemony should have at this point, right? I mean, they still have their pristine Nanoforge as it is. I wonder what would happen if we borrowed that thing. To be honest, it would be kind of funny if I took Chickamaustock as my own. Oh, we have a pirate defense fleet here. You guys deal with that. I'm gonna go deal with their big invasion fleet, because their idea of a big invasion fleet is having a lot of freighters. Not even combat freighters, just freighters. I'm kind of disappointed in you, Hegemony, not gonna lie. I mean, if this is the best they can offer, it's kind of sad. I will take your armaments and you can go home. Now, we still have some time before Hegemony invades Arcadia, which means we can quickly do that dead drop for the remnants. There's Valkyrians here. Oh yeah, they have a world they colonize here. Good for them. Don't worry, boys. All I need to do is just drop stuff here. Almost down to positive with the remnants now. I'll also check this mining station since we are already here, right? Just gotta blow up some remnants quickly. Oh, we got a catalytic core for refining. Now we're gonna need to find some pirate stations that have refining, I guess. Ooh, and a midline blueprint package as well. No, if we already gave that to the pirates, but we now will. Oh, and now HMI is invading Swarok yet again. We're gonna have to deal with that. Just gonna check out these ruins quickly that had absolutely nothing. Oh, and now Persian League is invading pirates. Can you please calm down? Battles here. Oh, there's the Hegemony invasion fleet. Actually, it is 2 fleets, it seems. Oh, they're actually fighting the station. Yeah, that station stands not a chance. We're gonna absolutely obliterate it before we can even get close to it. The only hope it's got... Oh no, it does not have any hope. Nope. The only hope it had, I guess, was if I got there in time and tried to block with my shield. But unfortunately, that was not a possibility. Oh, Hegemony's gonna have to pay for that now. And even though they brought a bunch of 14 battle group ships, yeah, they do not stand a chance against me. Because let's be real, I'm starting to get kind of pissed with their constant counter invasions. Take a hint and stay down when you're defeated. There you go, that should do it. Invasion of Arcadia failed. And you guys, go build a stronger station here, come on. Okay, the next invasion is not for 39 more days, which means I got some time, and I can go refit this ship back home. Ah, perfect. The Sphinx Rebellion failed, pirates are once again victorious. So outfit this ship, named it Sunset Mirage. It's got a Brunhild cyclonic core, which is something the Valkyrians have, and it reduces the ordnance points for various weapons, more so for the Valkyrian weapons themselves. So we got 2 of these giant cannons back here. We got some HVDs up front for poke. Otherwise, it's mostly here for their bombers. We have some Imperium Inferno bombers and some Hexblade heavy fighters on the sides. I don't know if in general it would be better than having the Alpha Omega with us, but let's switch around, store that one, and I guess we're gonna see how this one does. The ship is making us slower though, which is not... I'm not a fan of it, but sometimes it is what it is, right? Now, I know we got some invasions to deal with, but just wanted to check on a friendly remnant. We could fight some Persian League forces in Caseron. Yeah, we can do that. Wait, invasion successful? Are you already deploying your troops? Do we not have a station here? Sindrians, I don't want to fight you. They brought Diable friends, huh? We haven't fought Diable this time around yet. About time we do. To be honest, I have no idea how these guys managed to start their invasion without actually defeating the station. You know, this panda almost killed my Mora and might still kill my Mora. No, you know what? That Mora's gonna survive. Which cannot be said about the panda though. Since the invasion has already been deployed apparently, I wonder what's gonna happen after we defeat the fleet. Let's be real, I am not quite certain. I'm actually gonna recover this Direco Destroyer because it's got a very interesting ship system which interferes with all hostile missiles. So on surface, there's like basically no pirates. So these guys deploy stuff. I'm gonna join the defender. I'm gonna start deploying some forces here. We have the strength to hold here. Oh, these guys have rebels on their side as well, huh? I thought we already dealt with the silly rebels. There we go. Now we want it. Now we are late for the Swarok defense. We gotta go there next. This is tough work. Constantly defending the poor pirates. Feels like every 5 seconds I have to defend Swarok from HMI and whoever. It does kind of look like they don't really need me, huh? No, don't worry. I'm here because I like to help. I'm a good person. A helpful person. The fact I can only deploy one ship, though, doesn't really help. So I kind of have to solo everything, I guess. And leave the smaller forces on the sides for the station and the pirates. While I deal with the big boys all on my own. Invasion failed. Man, I feel like I've been saying that constantly. Now we have some peace and quiet. Hegemony is down to 10 markets because I think Tritech took something from them. Not sure where, but I saw it. Oh, there, Scathy was taken back for Tritech. Also, I noticed I have full-on max requisition bonds. We gotta go spend these. We could try this Carney from Luolan, but it doesn't have a shield. It's got a damper field, yes. I'm not sure if that is a ship for me. But this one though, Tornado is what it's called. Oh, I like something that's called Tornado, to be honest. There's also El Nino battle cruiser and a Flood battleship and Hamba missile battleship. Oh, missile battleship sounds cool. We also have a bunch of cruisers. Oh, that's so cool. I think the one we're gonna grab is the Flood battleship. It's 40 DP. It's got actually a cool system which provides extra dissipation. Yeah, and it's not that expensive. It's only $4.95. That still leaves us with like 1,000 bonds. And I wonder how we could spend those 1,000 bonds. We can ask them to build us a station basically for 1,000 bonds. It can only grow up to maximum level 4, so it's gonna be a small thing, but I feel like that kind of fits. And since we constantly have to protect Svarog, let's choose Svarog. Oh, I can actually make it orbit Svarog. Oh, this is cool. You can actually pick where you want it to be. Like you could have it around the black hole. Let's just say it's gonna be right around Svarog. Oh, it's already done? Oh shit, we're gonna have to go check it out. And we get to be a faction now. Select a flag. This seems piratey. We're gonna be propane party. And we get to have colony crisis. Awesome. Oh, we already grown to level 4. That was fast. Oh, now the Syndrian Dictat is invading. Okay, that's gonna be kind of hard to protect because they're right there. And I really can't be everywhere at once. Let's see what we got. We got a way station, a spaceport, and that's about it. You know what? You can be Freeport for sure. Let's build you a station, I guess. As for industry, we can't really do much. I guess we can go light industry, maybe import some stuff, and if you can get like a proper administrator, that would be nice. I guess we're gonna have new storage. We're gonna start storing stuff here instead of all the way back there. Oh, of course, it can't be named Outpost. We gotta rename this and call it Steve. Now I still have that bounty in Thule for my remnant friends. I gotta go deal with that. I mean, when I say deal with that, just need to go kill some Persian League boys, get our reputation higher. That's all I need to do. As for that Kruor invasion, I'm not even sure if I'm gonna bother with it. I did request a defense fleet, but look, if the Syndrian guys want to take it back, sure. As long as it's not Hegemony, I'm fine. We got more important things to do here. The Persian League here's got some really big boys, so that should make this fight a bit more interesting. This victory is, well, no longer a victory now. They brought Sky Splitters in now. Oh, and that's not looking good for them. And guess what I could do? I could make the combat bigger, so both sides could deploy more ships. That could give the enemy chance to basically deploy all of their big ships at the same time, and not just go with victory first and, well, the rest later on. That might keep them alive for a bit longer. I did apparently lose Amora and La Nina. I didn't even notice that. That gave me 2 rep points with the remnants. Not that much, but I'll take any rep I can get, especially because I get the rep when these guys try to flee from me anyway. So to be honest, it's actually worth more if I just kill small picket fleets, because there you go, at least I get like 1 point for each of these. But when we fight a full-on fleet like this, even if they have like a bunch of cruisers and such here, I don't think we'd get nearly as much rep out of this. Yeah, this was just 2. We do get more money for bigger kills though, so at least there is that. Oh, the poor bastards have a mining fleet out here. That is not gonna end well for you. Also, we have the Thulean raider base here where we can just go repair quickly and then sell them all that extra stuff we've got. Now, the system we are in, there is Persian League's Caseron orbital station here, right, in the world. And it just so happens that Caseron has got a pristine Nanoforge, one of the few rare planets that are not our friends besides Chickamaustock that still has pristine Nanoforge. I'm thinking it would be a shame if something were to happen to that pristine Nanoforge. That's another big, very ass-modded fleet. I know they're not Hegemony, but let's go destroy them. I cannot believe we're doing all of this for the remnants, basically. Let's be real, that was definitely not my plan going into this. I see that Mora way overextended. What the hell is doing up there? Don't worry, little Mora, we will avenge you. Oh, never mind, another another Mora's gonna go overload itself. Why are you doing this, buddy? Good thing you're blocking me from shooting as well. That's I love that. There's another Mora that is trying to flank their capital ships. I don't know what's going on today with these Moras, but it feels like they're being very, very greedy. Well, I think the greed kind of paid off because we did get their capitals down. Never mind, they've got more capitals. But I don't think it matters how many they bring because, well, we're gonna take them down anyway. I don't think they stand much of a chance. Can I catch this mercantile convoy? Oh, I'd have to fight the Star Fortress. Not yet. I want to clear out some more of these fleets. Most of these are more of a distraction than anything else, really. But even distractions have to fall. Also, there's one thing that I learned about this ship that I'm flying. Unless I'm ready to use my ship system, it's better not to even shoot. Otherwise, it's way too easy to just overflux yourself. And we've seen that that doesn't always work that well. Oh, that was a vengeance fleet, apparently. I'm gonna go quickly repair, and then I think we're gonna get ready to fight the Star Fortress. Oh, that's unfortunate. There's a mercantile convoy here. I mean, it's unfortunate for them. It is indeed quite fortunate for us. That is a lot of heavy armaments. Oh, wow. That is a lot of victories. But we'll see who's gonna be victorious in the end. Especially since the plan for the AI seems to be that to deploy one victory and all the support. But when the supports die, it's just gonna be lone victories. I'm not quite sure how well that's gonna go for them, let's be real. Definitely not my Moras again. What is going on today with them? They had their chance at redemption, but clearly they didn't take it. Now we'll see how my other two capitals fare against their two victories. Oh, this is a proper capital war now. Yeah, no, okay, they suck. Clearly, pirates, much better. Pirates and their way over-aggressive Moras. Come on! Okay, I'm gonna stop deploying these bastards now. They clearly cannot stand against Persian League. But clearly, the Persian League cannot stand against us either. Give me my Moras back. Nah, I think we really go after this Caseron station. No Moras this time around. I think my Sebastos is gonna need a time off as well. I did send my big ships in there, and they're slightly overfluxing, but I think we're doing some real damage now. My goal was to just ignore all the supporting ships and go for it. I know that Sky Splitter is taking it in the ass. Dude, just turn around a bit. Turn your shields around. No, you're just gonna ignore that? Do I have to help you? You know what? Somehow that Sky Splitter survived. And to be honest, this station survived for way longer than I thought it's gonna. But now it's gone. Oh, we can actually already go for the pristine Nanoforge. That's kind of cool. Let's nuke it first, though. And now, raiding this is gonna project only light casualties. Let's go and let's get our pristine Nanoforge. We did lose 174 Marines. These guys, well, they lost their Nanoforge. Ain't that unfortunate, Persian League? I think my job here is now done. As for my pirate friends, they're being invaded on Croor, and I don't think they can stand there. I could go try to help, but I'm not sure if it's gonna be in time. Pirates have 13 people left, and I can join the defender just in time. Hell yeah, let's go in. I'm guessing this is the supporting fleet? Well, I guess now I have to fight them. And if you thought I'm gonna be afraid when I saw a bunch of barrasses, well, you were wrong. These are basically just combat freighters. Nothing that could hurt us at all. My cruisers soloed one of their matriarchs on the side. So yeah, bring in more barrasses, please. That's their last matriarch there. Now we just need to win on the surface. And well, all they have is like 69 dudes left. So that was easy. Now with that done, I'm gonna go quickly pop to Umbra, where I'm gonna hire this administrator, because, well, I have no administrator skills, and this guy at least have something. He can take care of Steve now. We also have this beauty stored over here, so I'm gonna take that. We still have plenty of weapons here, so let's go grab that. Yeah, let's grab all of that. Okay, clearly we had way more than I thought we were gonna have here. So for our flood, I outfitted it to be very long range, very poke heavy. It's got the Gauss cannon back here. It's got the Arcadia heavy railgun. These are both anti-shield. Then up front, it's got the Anumi super heavy cannon. That's anti-armor. These front two are from the great houses, so they're very powerful. We got a bunch of sledge guns, which are also 1000 range over here for pressure, and some poke as well, just for pressure. These are from MVS, and it's only 40 DP. So I think at this point, we can replace one of these that we had with us for a long while. I'm gonna bring all this back down to Steve. And now that the orbital station here has been built, I set up refining to be built here. first I started with light industry, but then I said, you know what, let's go refining, because we do have the catalytic core, which we can put on a standalone station, and that's how we produce more stuff. And since we also have that pristine nanoforge, I think I'm just gonna queue up heavy industry as well. And I'm just gonna go upgrade this to megaport, and we're gonna upgrade this to battle station. Now, there is one more thing to do here. Show Hegemony what's coming for them. And what's coming for them is, well, it's me. And no matter what kind of a star fortress you've got here, you are not stopping the pirates, Hegemony. Okay, fine. If my ships overcommit like this, then yeah, they might be stopping us a bit. Let's be real, who can blame them? Now, let's nuke this place. Oh wow, these guys got a lot of defenses. Alright, it's gonna be a tough one, but I'm ready. HMI is gonna raid us now? Come on, bro. I'm sure the pirates can protect me, right? They better, because I'm gonna have to be fighting more of these bastards. It's almost like these Persian League guys are slightly salty because they just lost their pristine nanoforge. I mean, all of their ships are now full of demods. Most of our ships in this fleet are definitely not piratey anymore. We got a mix of Imperium, Thule, Valkyrian, and well, I guess there's some Legion Finales. My goal was always to make pirates great again, and I feel like we kind of achieved that. So now all we gotta do is conquer Hegemony and abolish taxes. Starting with Jangala, and their heavy resistance is still at their spaceport. Not even a counter invasion is gonna save you. There we go, Jangala is piratey now. Look at my elite marines, 80% increased effectiveness of ground operations. 40% reduction to casualties. Yeah, these guys are strong. They've been with me for a long time. And they still got a lot of work to do. Hegemony was bleeding, but they were far from broken. They still had powerful and loyal allies on their side, and they still had their pristine nanoforge. If Captain Propanius was to abolish taxes and make pirates great again, he still had a lot of hard battles ahead of him, and the pirates will have to sacrifice a lot to be able to live as free men. But you never know. Maybe there was an ally out there that could help them achieve the final victory.